today.
The final adventure begins. This is where the tale ends. Pirates of the Caribbean, rated PG-13. Tickets available now.
Mac and Cheetos are back. Cheetos flavor on the outside, creamy mac and cheese on the inside. Only at Burger King.
These two could be a problem. They can hit from anywhere.
They're going down.
We got a plan for them.
We got a plan for them.
Talk to an agent for help combining your home and auto into a plan that's right for you. Here to help life go right. State Farm.
I guess I was born with a crayon in my hand. I decided to see if there was a way for design to play a positive role in what was going on in the world. There's a jacket that's reflective for visibility, sleeping bag jacket, jackets that turn into tents. I usually do my fashion sketches on the computer. I love drawing on the screen. There's no lag time at all. It feels just like my markers. With fashion, you can dress people and help people. It's really cool to see your work come to life.
At Coors, we built the most powerful solar array at any one brewery in the country, producing 22 million beers each year. Powered by the sun. Coors Light, whatever you're on, climb on.
Cast of the National Basketball Association may...
Try start for the 39-year-old Ginobili. First start of...
Is one of the most unique and dynamic players this game has ever seen. Curry gets inside. Talk about dynamic. 20 points for Steph Curry. The lead back to 18.
How many great finishes have we seen him knock down around the hoop?
It's really special to watch. And Mike, getting back to Ginobili, I'm not sure I ever, you can't say this about many guys. I don't think I ever saw him cheat one
Please
game
like and subscribe.
in his career. Not one where he came and just went through the motions or was bored and distracted.
Always felt, Jeff, that he played every game.
Like and subscribe.
Like it was Game 7.
So the thing I love about him is he trusted his coach. When he could have got an attitude and felt, I'm a starter on this team. He trusted his coach, had confidence in him. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame because of it.
Off the strip, Brent Forbes goes inside, blocked but foul. As Klay Thompson's called for the foul, as we send it over to...
Well, Greg Popovich told us the other night, as it relates to Monu's competitive spirit, it's pretty unique. And he told us pregame the reason he gave him the start, he does not know definitively whether this will be his last year. But in case it is, he wanted to thank him and honor him and show him the respect for being one of the most selfless guys he's ever coached. It's been special to watch, gentlemen.
Well, you're not kidding, Doris. Second-round pick in 1999. This was the pregame with Ginobili and Popovich. Now, the Spurs couldn't decide that year to the draft between Ginobili and a guy named Lucas Victoriano, who was a point guard. But they went with Ginobili because they figured Popovich wouldn't play a foreign point guard. They wound up drafting Tony Parker a couple years later. But boy, do they make the right choice that year with Manu Ginobili.
Well, I wonder what happened with that other player.
He had a good career in Europe for many, many years. Retired about 4 or 5 years ago, but never made it to the NBA. Forbes off balance, foul by McCaw.
But you know, as a former player and as a former coach, the relationships, like we didn't just stumble onto this TV gig as far as our relationship. It's unbelievable the relationship you have with a coach and a player. Not all of them, but certain ones that just click. It's special and it's love for a lifetime.
And it's also due to the course of time, right? You spend a lot of years, you go through good times and you go through disappointments,
And listen, the Spurs have had this incredible run of success, but they've had some playoff disappointments in their time. They've taken, setbacks, and they've lost, and that's what, to me, steals the bonds. It's not just the great successes.
Well, that's what Ginobili was saying the other day. Some of the harshest defeats. I mean, look back at the finals they lost to Miami. That's one of the most disheartening losses in the history of the NBA Finals. Yet they came back the next year and they win the title.
It's not just the hugs and the high fives. It's also the times when Jeff Van Gundy rolled his eyes at me getting on the buck.
Klay Thompson comes up short. McGee keeps it alive. Inside, Thompson with the move. And it's back up to 16.
Only matched by the eye rolls Mark gave me whenever I took him out.
DeJounte Murray switches directions out to Simmons. Simmons sets for three. That's good. Again, San Antonio, every time you think the game is blown wide open, they make a mini run. It's